Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to KC Farms. Say hi, Cal. Well, it's happened. It is time. It is meat bird season here at KC Farms. You can see we are ready with our chick feed. Brooklyn and I went and picked up the chickens the other day from Valley Farms Hatchery. Let's head over to the brooder area, check out what we got, and see how they're doing. All right, guys, it is a beautiful, foggy morning here on the farm. We've got chores done. We just got to bring some chick starter over to these chickens. And like I was saying, Brooklyn and I made our trip to Valley Farms Hatchery in Alabama. Picked up our meat chickens to start our season off. It's quite an adventure. On the way home, we ended up getting a flat tire. No big deal, right? I've got the jack, I've got the spare tire. Well, I get the tire off, I look underneath the car, and the spare tire is flat. So we're in the middle of nowhere and wondering what we're gonna do. And this nice kid pulls up behind us. Peyton, I believe is his name, after so many cars passed us by. And of course, asked if we need help. Took us to a local co-op, got the tire plugged, aired up, and just a huge blessing for us. So it might not have seemed like a big deal for him, but for us, it was a huge blessing. So I'm sure he doesn't watch the channel, but Peyton, thank you so much for helping us out, getting us home with our load of chicks. We're very appreciative and very blessed that you were able to stop and help us. But let's go in here into the brooder area and check out what we brought home. Okay, so here is some of the haul that we have. 150 Cornish Cross meat chickens. And as I back out here, you can see this 8x8 is plenty of room for the age they are right now. Super excited, guys, as you guys have followed along over the years. If you haven't and just started following along, normally we do about 30 at a time. We've upped that, obviously. 150 chicks at a time, and they are doing awesome so far. We did lose 3. That will happen just sometimes when you get your chicks. Some just aren't as big or just not thriving. We did put apple cider vinegar in the waters. We have 3 waters, 1, 2, 3. So far that's been enough for this many chicks. We've got 4 feeders, the gravity feeders right there. And then we've got this trough feeder. So before we keep talking, we do need to fill some of these feeders up just to make sure they have what they need and they're not getting stressed. So let me put this down and we'll get these feeders filled up really quick. Okay, so the feeders we have filled up probably every 2 days. They're not eating them and getting them down. There's plenty of feed in there. The waters we definitely check multiple times per day just to make sure there's enough water. You can see they are kind of skittish, but what are we? I think we're at 3 days old now, but that is a lot of birds. And we're excited. You can see the manure load is starting to build up. We'll either clean out or we'll just add some more shavings down for the time being. The heat lamps have worked good. We did put the moving blankets on top to help keep the heat in, so all that heat is not just escaping, but they are doing good. Brooklyn will come out and help me. She's my, it's not the most glamorous job, but we do need to make sure we don't have chickens getting pasty butt. I feel like there's one right there. You can see kind of caking up back there, and that will kill them. So we'll get that cleaned up, but overall, they're looking great. Like I said, 150 birds, a little bit stressed out, but I think everything is going to be fine. We're excited as we are growing year by year. This is definitely the biggest step we've taken. So it's funny, every time I get stressed out, I always talk to Jamie, let her know what I'm feeling, and she always makes it better and just helps me not to worry about things. She sent me this the other day. There's not enough room in your mind for both worry and faith. Only you can determine which one will live there. So we're having faith. This is all going to work out. Everything's going to be good. And chickens are going to be good. We're going to be selling out at the markets. For those that don't know, we do everything right here on the farm. We process, package, break down into cuts, whole birds, whatever people are wanting. So it's a lot of work, but that's what we've been wanting to do, and we are excited to get started and doing that process. We didn't just get meat birds. We've got some egg layers over here in another brooder. So let's head over there and check out that brooder, see what kind of egg layers we got. Okay, so over here, as you can see, this is kind of how we do with the moving blankets to keep that heat trapped in. We've got these hooks where we hang this up. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. They are heavy one-handed, but we got it up there. So in here, guys, we've got a couple new egg layers. I may have to get in a little bit closer. But these are the black sex links from Valley Farms Hatchery. Supposed to be great layers and start to lay a little bit earlier than your normal dual purpose birds. We're going to be adding these to the flock, obviously, as they get older. But these are the black sex links, keeping our egg production up. They'll be laying in towards fall. And so as some of our other chickens start to slow down that have been laying all summer, these will get added to the flock and up that egg production throughout the winter. So excited to add these. It's supposed to be a black with some gray or silver specks on their chests. But we did get some egg layers as well. So overall we had, I think there was 28 of these. So 178 birds added to the farm. So they are obviously on the same chick starter as the other ones. They got 2 waters in here. Their shavings will not need to be changed quite as often as the meat birds since there are not as many, and these guys will scratch and fluff up those shavings a lot quicker. So I'm gonna get this hook down. It's only in the 40s today. Obviously it's a lot nicer in here. So we're glad to be able to use this area for our chick brooding. So we've got this top back down as well. Egg layer's doing great. We're excited. 8 weeks, and I'm gonna be starting to butcher these 150 Cornish Cross. They won't be able to get out as early on pasture as we'd like, just because it's the time of the year and it's a little bit colder. 4 weeks, they'll be fully feathered out, and we'll be getting them out in those chicken tractors where they need to be, out on that grass and pasture, doing what normal chickens do. So we're excited for that time coming up. Let's head out, check around the rest of the farm today, see what everyone else is doing. All right, guys, we're here with Ryder and Chloe. Haven't showed these guys in a while. He is the nicest boar to the females. He normally lets her have whatever bowl that she wants, and they are doing well. They have bred. We get a question a lot about these leaves up on the fence. They do drain the fence a little bit, but it doesn't quite shut it off. So here we got Colby hiding in the egg baskets from Cal. I think he sleeps in here at night, a lot of nights. But we have seen these guys breed, and they are, she is bred. We'll probably work on putting these back together with the boars and back with the sows here in just a couple days. So anyway, that's how those pigs are doing. And Colby update, let's keep moving. The other day we had some storms come through and some high winds. All the animals are good. We were good. We didn't even lose power, but we did lose a tree. So we've got the focus in there. We've got the kids out here playing on a tree. Looks like they got Kobe out here playing with them now. Getting sticky.
Yeah. Oh no, there's 2 eggs there.
Cal knows where some eggs are. Oh, look at him listening. Come here. Hey, leave it. Good boy.
I think I gotta go wash my hands.
What do you gotta do?
Wash my hands?
Why?
Wait.
Just pine treeing. Well, the kids have enjoyed climbing on this. It's gonna be a while, but we're gonna get it cut up and moved. I guess Kobe can hide from Cal inside here. But big old pine tree down. Give us some extra work in case we were bored. What you got? A couple eggs. Got them before Cal did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some chickens that come out and lay in these barns. I don't know if you can see way up there. There's a chicken in that doorway. They're laying eggs in there. But besides the tree, we had one other thing. Didn't really get ruined, but I have to do some work on it here. So let's head back to the quack shack and check out what happened. You upset? Brooklyn, take those eggs away from you? All right, you can see the issue. The door did not get blown off, but what happened, you can tell back here, this is drilled into the ground or into the base, but the wind blew this quack shack kind of off the base a little bit. You can kind of see we're hanging over here. Well, I've got the pig fence right here. I was just gonna take the tractor and push it back on, but the pigs are kind of in the way right now to do that. There he is. That's probably the best view. You can see how much it got moved. And this thing is heavy, so you know we got some nice strong winds. The door and hinges have kind of been messing up here, but we've got them all here. I'm just gonna get this door put back on so we can get them shut up properly at night. Then we'll talk about those two hogs and wrap this video up. All right, for now that's gonna work. The whole thing's kind of cockeyed a little bit because it's out of square. As square as a pallet shelter can be anyway. But that will hold on for the night. We'll be able to lock them up. Henry and Delilah, they're both bred as well. Looking at July litters. So all our summer litters, I shouldn't say late, summer litters have been bred. And we just kind of keep them in here for a little bit just to make sure everything they've all taken and are doing well. So, Cal, come here, bud. Come on. Hey. Come on. We're still working on that. We do have something that has worked very well, and I'm going to show you guys that in another video because I don't have it with me right now. But we are contemplating getting rid of our ducks. Since we're back here, I might as well talk about that. We're trying to cut out, let me see if I can zoom. Trying to cut out some things. Well, that ain't very clear. Cut out some things that are really just costing us money and not really bringing in a lot of money. We do use duck eggs for baking and other things, but we don't use enough of them to justify the cost of feeding all these animals. So trying to narrow down a little bit here as we move into the summer. Things are going well. We were fine after that storm, just a couple trees and things we got to clean up. The chicks are here. We're excited, a little bit scared sometimes, but overall we're doing good. So we'll be heading in another 3 weeks to pick up more broilers as our meat production ramps up this year. So thank you guys for following along. We appreciate it. And as always, don't forget to make the change.